Hello everybody and welcome back to Salmon Plays. I'm Salmon and I'm playing more Hogwarts Legacy. Yesterday a patch released for the game. People are saying that people's faces are looking very muddy now
Just because you know
and
Lumos doesn't
they
mean you
see
can't
no
get it wrong.
difference to performance. But I actually don't see any of those issues, and in fact, this particular house, for some reason, every time I looked at it, it would spike my GPU to 100% and the game would slow down tremendously. You can see that on my previous videos. It no longer
I
happens.
highly doubt Locke.
It no longer happens. And I'm guessing if we go to that. This happened even after applying the fixes I've uploaded, right? At that particular place, it seemed like GPU was actually utilized to 100% for some reason. And I'm guessing that if we go back to that staircase, yeah, my GPU is just sitting at 50% almost constantly now. Like over here, yeah. We had to. You used to have constant slowdowns here, and I think it was this way. Yes, here, which this seems to have been fixed after I applied my fixes mostly. But yeah, it generally seems very smooth right now, so I'm hoping that it stays this way and it's not some random flock. So we were here and we're doing Sebastian's quest.
Wonder who lives here.
Let's go see what Sebastian has to say.
You made it.
No, you made it. I was here already.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
So from here on out, I'm gonna mostly focus on doing the main quests.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Press X to start cutscene.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfix cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure!
Oh, he's an ass.
When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
You donkey!
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Alright. The
I'm
uncle is
sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't. Truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after
Bye-bye.
Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon.
She accepted
I'm
defeat?
getting
Come on.
tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Is it really an unbreakable curse?
That boy will fray my last nerve.
I would levitate you to space if I could, but whatever.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize
Bah.
on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know
The
when to stop.
audacity.
I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon.
We'll see about
Giving
that.
her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Or I could blow them up and find out.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits
Is he
up.
gonna explode
You
on
may
us?
mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
I really
I
don't
hope
want
you
us looking
remember
into
what
it.
I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
He was out of line. It's not Sebastian's fault. He knows that the curse... I mean, I assume he knows the curse comes and goes, the pain at least.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died.
Yeah.
After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should
going?
not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, On that plateau is where they cursed Anne. This way.
I've also removed DLSS. We're now playing on native 1080p, and the game plays better than it did with DLSS before the patch.
Dig through this rubble. Ramrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Incendio. Accio.
I'm gonna go upgrade everything after this quest. Like everything we're wearing, because it feels like combat has become harder than it should be. Or the enemies are too spongy? Sponge Bobby? What the? What's going on in my mind? Sponge Bobby enemies. That tree.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest until you've
Until?
made your last mistake.
What?
Fuck as well as
Incendio.
Why is he taking so much damage?
unwise coming.
He was red. Level 29.
Expelliarmus.
How nice of you. Let's get this
Incendio. Accio.
What? He was going for Sebastian, so I didn't get a warning. Oh, come on. Again, the same thing.
Incendio.
Because he's not targeting me, I don't get a warning of an attack coming. Or at least I didn't see one.
one less human to worry about.
No, that was my bad for sure.
I won't rest. Little moon calf. Far from home. Easily diverted.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Reparo.
Oh, you can just repair scenery? I thought there was
Revelio.
something about the quest, but nope. What's this? Ah, another one of those. Yeah. We'll probably come about it later. Come for it later? Yeah. I'll speak with him. Let me just see. Yeah, there's obviously some stuff. I think we've looted this before. Yeah.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled
This
smoke
is where
in the
the
middle of the
Batman
night.
died.
When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific
Revelio.
reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been
Home?
abandoned long since I've lived here.
Oh,
Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But
alright,
that's all I
because
ever
this is
heard.
not a home. This looks like a torture device, if anything, where you put someone in and cook them alive.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Bunch of incompetent buffoons.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
Can you imagine a
Might be
goblin
worth
wielding
taking
this?
a closer look at the house itself.
That's probably for the trolls or something. I guess. Alright, there's something with a well, which I'm guessing is the main thing, so... What is this? Why is it...
Sebastian, I've seen this before.
Alright!
This house, the well,
This is where
the
we are.
view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
This is where the wizards were when they made the train for this place. Percival and Charles and Rookwood, or Charles is Rookwood. The other two, we don't know of them yet.
This well looks familiar.
Yeah, it's
Revelio.
the well.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be.
It looks burned.
But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
That's true. Looks like they were trying to hide the face or something. Is there anything else we're missing? I don't think so. Oh. You started over here.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganark. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
Yeah.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Right. Search what though?
Look at
This
this.
place is...
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason.
Oh.
Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
A bed? Oh, what's this? Seems to be a low hanging
Why bother
smoke.
blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Revelio.
1 of 7. Oh god. It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. Oh, come on. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them to, as it would be to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of his adorers. I should hold on to this.
Okay, I can understand that. I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with his ability. Okay, so this must be long after, right? The drought. This is a plague that's
Seems
stricken
these
the
journal
place.
entries are from Isadora's travels.
Lumos.
There's a lot of this.
Revelio.
Here. Am I supposed to? Alright.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
Indeed.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to
No,
me too.
no. You don't understand. It's not a daydream. There's no more journal in here? No.
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Well, at least we get a chance to prove to him that we're not completely insane, right? Oh, no crazy animation for opening the portal or anything. Nope. It happens off screen.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Something's missing. Or is it?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Rune diagram. Right, that seems like a lot of gibberish to me.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych.
Yeah,
will
maybe
lead
we
us
need to
answers.
find where it
Then we'll have
shows.
to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch.
Mess.
Till then.
Right. Are we gonna get a bunch of owls now? No, just a quest.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbatten Castle. After dark.
Whoop.
Do not tell anyone.
Natty is being naughty. We have 2 quests, but only 1 post. The High Keep, meet Narty, yep, attend astronomy class. Professor Shah's class is at the top of the astronomy tower, yes, we know what this is. And we actually want to go to the room of requirements, so that's not bad. Demiguise, right, how many of these do we have now? 8, okay. I obviously got completely bummed with the fact that we can't place any more species in our vivarium and we have to remove some to place others. I didn't like that at all. Like, okay, I get only 10 or 9 or whatever slots you have because I guess resources, but then
Acceptable. Acceptable?
oh, one of these.
Configuration? No child of mine should receive less than outstanding. What are you even doing in that class? Or is it that sniveling teacher of yours? And you can be sure I will be having words with that so-called school. You will receive an outstanding one way or another.
Protego!
Oh, I meant to destroy it before it's finished, but I wasn't fast enough. What is this? Why is this side quest looking that different? Huh. Alright. It's a new symbol we haven't seen before. So let me see. We are level 28. This is not worth leveling up, obviously. Or upgrading anyway. Tell you what, let's take a quick trip to Hogsmeade. So we can see if we can purchase any clothes. Which one was it? Oh, this one? Yeah. Glad Drugs Wizard Wear.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hello there. Please, come in.
Hello
Let me know
there.
if you need help finding anything.
I'm fine. Level 29, 28, 28. Like, how is this? Oh, they added the compare! They added the compare button! Jesus Christ, they made it. They did it, boys. So this is 3 levels higher than the other one, yet it's worse. That seems arbitrary. I'll purchase this.
You won't be disappointed. That's a
I'll
Gladrax
purchase this. I want a cloak. Seafoam nightwear. Right, let's buy the best we
You
can
won't be
for our
disappointed.
level.
That's a Gladrax promise.
It's not like we can do anything else with our money right now.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Okay. We're almost 29, so we'll soon be able to equip the robes. So we'll wear these. Yeah, clear upgrade, especially if we place a trait in there. Then... Oh, this showed as an upgrade. Oh. Oh, well. If we bought it, I might as well use it. And then in the outfit section... 76. Oh, we can also... Alright. What were we using? Can't remember. Ah, this looks nice, actually. Very vampire hunterish. And then this, we just need to wait for a level. Okay. So let's sell what we don't need.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
1, 2. They still didn't implement a way to sell a lot of stuff at once. That's okay, I guess. There's still no compare button here. Was there always a compare button here and I just never noticed?
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure.
Okay, so we need to go back to Hogwarts and we want to go to astronomy class. Actually, let's first go to the class. Maybe we can get the level up and go and upgrade all the stuff all at once. So we can wear the other thing we bought.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm
Oh,
most pleased to be
right.
included.
Makes sense. Astronomy lesson takes place at night. So you can see the sky, right?
Ally and friend.
And then they will never look into a telescope for the duration of the lesson, but
And
okay.
your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
I think the game has confused astrology with astronomy.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups.
It's not a game,
Alas,
it's not just
the
these two
heavens
girls.
remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll take this. I was wrong. I accepted it.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Oh, Amit.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
She's using the mad eye? Okay. Alright.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
Does that mean we can use the...
It's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. We Ravenclaws must stick together.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need
I want to
it.
buy my own.
No, really, you can.
Ah.
And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
I was cryptic. I have some reading.
I tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
So wait, we have a telescope now?
Revelio. Night for
It's not here. Is it here? No, it's just a quest item, isn't it? Like, I mean, he's having fun. I get it. He's having fun.
The perfect night for...
Oh.
Oh, hello again.
Hedwig?
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Alright.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it.
Yeah, I like
Shall we?
stargazing. Oh, this is just beside the school, the Beast class.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see
Revelio.
it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
Yeah, the game is super smooth actually now.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am.
Frame times don't
charging
go
ahead.
past 17 milliseconds.
Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
I hope it shows on the recording.
A little foreboding.
Oh yeah, there's the
A few
laptop.
cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Yeah. Why do you expect it to be tidy?
Confringo!
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, this
Oh,
is
no.
what these
Not
are.
this close to school, I mean.
Okay.
Go on.
And we put the
try it out.
telescope here.
The constellation
Alright.
should appear near the center of your view.
Oh, I see. That's cool. Lira, okay.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass
Yes, you said.
and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success.
Oh,
I will see
I wish he
you
would
soon.
show us. Speak some gobbledygook so I can see what the hell that language is. Okay, so the only other one of these that I know
What
where
an
it is Where is the only one? What's the correct way to say that? The only other one of these I know the location of, that was much simpler, is behind the ooh okay. Behind the greenhouse? What is this?
Revelio.
Oh, that's interesting. You can't enter while mounted. Enter what? Oh, this is something. Maybe not yet, but it is something. Right, and this is the place. It's somewhere around here on this platform. Oh. Is it here? No, wait, I can... What? Come on. It wouldn't let me go.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Alright, so we need to zoom out for this. It seems to be very loud. Yeah. This is the button here. We're just a little bit off. Yeah, okay. Just needed to zoom out a bit. Oh, a phoenix. Phoenix rises. Alright, and what do these challenges give? Yeah, we got that. Starry-eyed scarf. Okay. Right. Alright, this was actually a very enjoyable episode with zero issues in terms of the game's performance. Yeah, I'll take a break here and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for joining me. Bye bye.